It's sending data to Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We're now on Facebook. We are now on YouTube. We are now on Periscope. Hello, everybody.
Oh.
How are you guys doing? Welcome. This is the first ever Zoom stream of Dan's dad. I will introduce everybody real quick, and then we'll just do it, right? Everybody has a script, I hope.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We do have some improvisers here, which, I mean, they could probably do a much better job anyway. All right. Well, playing the narrator this evening will be Eric SCHIEMER, who is in Moon Township, Pennsylvania.
That is correct. My
high school buddy. Playing the hot dog clerk and waiter to my, I guess he's over there.
I'm like,
he's over there.
You're over. No, you're.
Yeah. Is Josh
That way
Rosenberg
for me. Hi.
my son with a good head of hair. Playing LEAH, Shannon Dowling. Playing Eric, Chris. Now, Chris, I've heard your name pronounced so many different ways, your last name.
Me too.
I've heard you pronounce it different ways, I think.
Of course.
What is the exact way you want your name to be pronounced?
So, SOLDEVILLA.
Villa. Okay. Perfect. It's official now. You have now said it. I'm not going to mispronounce it ever again.
It's Filipino, which no one would get. So
It's Filipino?
Yeah. But enough about me.
Okay. BHAMA ROGET as Amy.
Hi.
ROGET, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Not Roget? Roget?
No, you nailed it.
It's playing Dan's dad. The title character, Lenny, is Sam McJUNKIN.
Hello.
Yay.
And playing Byron, the co-worker extraordinaire, Christopher Jones. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Christopher was in a play that I wrote last year, and he killed it. He made it so much better. Seriously. So this sitcom is about a guy named Dan and his relationship with his father, who is better looking, has a nice head of hair, and things go much better for his dad. His dad's been divorced 6 times, and Dan has been single, and he's almost 50. So I think we'll leave it at that. I think that's enough background story. And we will start. Eric, take it away.
All right. And here we go with our cold open. Interior shot. Dan's bedroom, morning. Close-up of an old digital alarm clock that displays 6:43, then 6:44 as it starts beeping. Dan, a tall, overweight, balding 40-something-year-old, is sleeping.
Oh, really? I'd love to. I have to go.
His hand whacks the snooze button. Close up again of the alarm clock. It's now 6:52 and switches to 6:53. Again, the alarm sounds.
Come in.
He hits the snooze again. His cell phone, sitting beside the alarm clock, rings. He hits the alarm clock. It rings again. He hits the alarm clock again. Finally, realizing it's the phone, he fumbles to grab it and answers it.
Hello, this is Dan.
What are you doing?
Fine, and you?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, Dad, it's only you.
Interior of Lenny's car, morning. Lenny is 60-something years old, tall, skinny, with dark, wavy hair, and looks no older than 40. As he drives, he is drinking a bottled water, eating a protein bar, talking on his cell, and steering the car with his knee.
Why do you always answer the call so wide awake, even if you're asleep?
It might be an important call.
So what? They can't know that you sleep?
Yeah.
Cut to interior of Dan's bedroom.
Sorry. Yeah.
You know, even Superman slept.
Why was that? He was Superman. Crime never stops. Neither should he.
True. Well, what if he answered the phone in Clark Kent's voice?
He probably had separate lines.
Cut to interior of Lenny's car. As Lenny weaves in and out of traffic, he is talking calmly, as if nothing is wrong.
Huh?
Yeah, one line for Clark, one line for Superman.
Oh, yeah. Well, he did have that red phone under the glass. And
That was Batman. Why couldn't the phone company figure out that Superman's bill was going to Clark Kent?
maybe he had a burner phone. And what if he had one of those new phones with facial recognition? Do you think it would open to either of them?
They didn't even have cell phones back then.
Oh, right. Yeah, and Superman is real.
Cut to interior of Dan's bedroom, morning.
So what did you want?
Well, I'm heading to my yoga class and wanted to see how the big date went last night.
She was okay, I guess. So.
You know, you will never be happy if you continually, compare.
I'm not comparing her to Leah.
You compare everything to Leah.
I do not.
You compared cheese to Leah.
Leah was special. Cheese?
Yeah.
Exterior, Seattle City Street, morning. We see Lenny's car swerve around traffic, up onto a curve and slam into a few garbage cans. He continues on.
She dumped you over 10 years ago.
She did not dump me. It was a mutual thing.
Mutually her decision. Get over it already.
Some people can't just get over it and move on, like 6 times.
So I've had a wife, or 6. One of them gave me you. You should be thankful.
Yeah, first time's a charm. So when are you getting your car back anyway?
The insurance company is waiting to see if there's some frame damage or whatever. Could be a week or 2.
What are you driving this week?
Another crappy rental. Hey, want to meet for dinner tonight?
Cut to interior Dan's bedroom.
Sure. Call me later.
Great. Talk at you then.
Nice. See ya.
Dan hangs up, puts the phone back on the nightstand, and goes right back to sleep. The alarm clock goes off again. He grabs it, throws it across the room. It lands in the corner of the room on top of a pile of other broken alarm clocks.
I'm up.
Cut to opening credits. We see Dan exit his apartment. It's a nice condo in the city of Seattle. He comes out eating a big piece of fruit and carrying his coat and tie. He jumps into his expensive sports car and heads off to work. As he is driving, we see scenes from inside and outside his vehicle as he is driving through the streets of Seattle. He is listening to the radio and singing along as he is almost hit by Lenny, who is still driving his rental car erratically to the gym. Dan doesn't realize it's his dad and flips him off. As he arrives at the really nice office building, he tosses the valet his key as he enters the building. Cut to interior office reception area, day. The elevator opens and Dan walks into a very 21st century looking office with steel, glass, neon, etc. A large sign above the receptionist reads, Super Calm International. Seated behind the desk is Amy, an overly sarcastic, almost insulting coworker that desires to be more than a receptionist.
Good afternoon, Dan.
I am not that late. It's only 9:14.
14 minutes today, 8 last Friday, 35 the week before. It all adds up, Pokey.
Do I have any messages?
Yeah. Here.
Dan looks through them and throws most of them away.
You are never here. You're lazy. Yet you win every sales award and make more than the owner. How do you do it?
Smoke and mirrors, Amy. Smoke and mirrors. To be honest, I'm not even here right now.
Dan exits the reception area and into the main office area.
You'd think at least your smoky reflection could be here on time.
Cut to interior main office, day. Dan enters and is greeted by Byron, a flamboyantly gay sales rep that is jealous of Dan's ability to succeed without really trying.
Good afternoon, Danny boy.
I am not that late.
I already covered for you with Bob.
Alarm clock or traffic?
Dry cleaning mishap.
New one. Well played.
So, how was the date with Sarah?
She's...
Not Leah. You have to stop doing that.
I know. It's been the better part of a decade.
Better part? It's been over a decade.
Yeah, I just want to say better part of a decade for like, I don't know, about 10 years now. I've wanted to say that.
I went out with Vega last night.
Vega, like Suzanne Vega?
No, like Chevy Vega.
Huh?
His parents conceived him in the back seat of a 73 Vega.
That is a really small car. What were they, contortionists?
Maybe. My parents should have named me Truck Stop Shower.
All right, we've passed the need to know line.
Linoleum. That's what they should have called me. Linoleum.
Whatever. Let's get the day started. All right, let's hit the phones, make some calls, get some cash flowing. God damn, I'm motivated this morning.
Dan sits down at his desk that is covered with sales awards and picture of Dan with his awards. He picks up the phone and starts dialing.
Mom, how's your day going?
Dissolve to interior, Dan's office. Clock on the wall. The clock displays 9:20 and advances to 12:31. Dissolve to interior, Dan's office.
Yeah, all right. It was a pleasure talking with you. I do have an important lunch meeting to get to. Yes, I will get that check out to you today. Yeah, I love you too, Mom. Bye.
Dan hangs up as Byron walks in.
Was that your mom?
No, I tell all my clients I love them and call them Mom.
Are your parents getting back together?
No, he's happily living the single life, and she's been remarried for years.
Your dad is such a hot piece of...
Hey, it's my dad you're talking about.
You have to admit, you hope that you look that good when you are in your 60s.
I guess.
You don't even look that good now.
Thanks.
So, who's your lunch meeting with? Big client?
No, Eric.
Delish.
He's straight, married, and really delish.
Well, if he is ever ready to switch teams, you let him know that I am ready for him.
So which is it, my dad or my best friend?
Both, please.
Dan picks up the phone and dials. Cut to interior, Eric's bedroom. Continuous. An iPhone is heard vibrating. We see Eric's arm come out of the covers and grab the phone after 4 rings. Eric is the same age as Dan, and they have been friends since 8th grade.
Hello?
I'm sorry, did I wake you at this ungodly hour?
Yeah, I was sleeping. What do you want?
We cut between Dan and Eric.
Wake up, I'm hungry.
I can't go. I gotta sleep.
Oh, come on, let's go.
No, late night DJing last night.
So, I'll buy.
No, I gotta sleep.
Come on. I gave up a very important... Hello? Hello?
Dan hangs up the phone.
Did you tell him?
No, he's sleeping. Now what do I do for lunch?
I don't care what you do for lunch. I'm eating Pinto for a nooner.
Pinto? I thought it was Vega.
Well, that was last night. Pay attention, Danny boy.
This sucks. Alone in the food court.
Sounds like a bad 80s song.
Or a good one. Is there a difference?
Dan grabs his coat and exits. Cut to interior, food court, later. Dan enters the food court area and starts looking around to see what he wants to eat. He settles on a hot dog shop and gets in line.
Are these free range hot dogs?
Yeah, lady, all the hot dogs run around the boiling water with no leash.
These aren't made from real dogs, are they?
No, it's sarcasm. You gonna order?
Are the buns gluten free?
Or buns. They're full of gluten. If you take the gluten out of buns, you have air.
I just want a healthy lunch. Oh my God.
Perhaps the tofu and bean sprout plate is best for you.
Ooh, do you have that?
This is Wiener World. The Tofu Emporium is 2 down that way.
Fine.
Next.
Yeah, can I have the cardiac special with extra cheese, extra chili, jalapenos with some extra of those on the side, onions, bacon, and a side of mayo.
Drink.
Yeah, give me the biggest lemonade you can without getting fired.
That'll be 1981.
1981. Does that include my copay for the triple bypass?
Dan pays and grabs the tray full of food. He starts walking and looking for a place to sit. As he is searching, he thinks he sees her, Leah. And as he gets closer, it is her. He stops in shock and just stares at her. Leah is the love of his life, the one that got away. It's been over a decade since they've seen each other in person. He walks up like it's been a day.
Your birthday is 3 days after mine.
Still the stupidest pickup line ever.
Oh, you're still eating healthy, I see.
Oh my God, Dan.
Yeah,
Leah
it's
gets
me.
up from the table.
In the flesh.
Yeah, a little more flesh than last time, especially up top.
How are you? Sit down.
I'm doing great. What are you doing here?
Well, I got transferred. I had an option, Cleveland or back to Seattle.
No, good choice.
I tried to reach out to you, but I didn't.
Yeah, I know. You're still not on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Tinder.
No, with my line of work, social media is a big no-no.
The damn internet, huh?
So what are you doing now?
Selling internet services.
Look at us, Dan and Leah in the food court.
I know. It seems like just yesterday we were working in them all together.
I see you're still eating smart.
Oh, this crap? Well, I'm treating myself. I had a huge sale. So when did you get back?
A little over 2 weeks ago. I've been staying at one of those she hotels we used to make fun of.
I can't believe this.
Kind of weird, huh?
The idiot forgot my extra mayo.
That bastard.
So are you back for good?
Looks like it. Unless they want to move me up to VP, then I'd have to move to the main office.
Wow, VP. Look at you.
What are the odds we'd run into each other like this?
Yeah, I know. I was supposed to meet Eric for lunch. He bailed.
Is Eric still the big DJ?
Oh, no, he's lost like 100 pounds, but he's still doing the DJ thing. He's like the top guy in the Seattle, Tacoma, Puyallup area now. Plus an occasional radio shift here and there.
Oh, crap. I gotta get back. I have a meeting to get to. Here, call me later.
Dinner tonight?
Sure, maybe. Yes. I think I can do that.
Leah gets up to leave.
I'll talk to you in a while.
I'll call you.
Leah exit. Dan smells the card and smiles. Then he looks at his reflection in a large mirror at the food court. Then at his full tray of crap and dumps it in the garbage, tray and all, and heads out of the food court.
What am I doing? I've got work to do.
Cut to interior. Office reception area. Later. Dan enters wearing a brand new Armani type suit with a haircut and a clean shave.
Byron, I couldn't hear you.
Byron,
What was that again?
You're on
muted.
mute.
What the hell happened to you?
Dan kisses Byron on the cheek.
Today is the first day of the rest of my life.
Technically, that's true for all of us.
It's all new for me starting today.
You're switching teams?
No, even better. My free agent is back in town, ready to be signed.
Say what, Denny?
Leah's back.
Do tell.
Well, I went over to the food court and then just like out of the blue, there she is, just sitting there.
What does that mean, really?
I mean, I walked by and there she was.
No, I mean out of the blue. Why is it blue? Is it the sky?
Yeah, sure.
So she fell out of the sky and landed in the food court?
It's just a saying.
Why blue? Why not red or purple?
Orange, okay? Out of the orange. She was sitting there out of the orange. Is that better?
Perfect. Typical story. Boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy's obsessed with girl of 10 plus years and talks to his coworkers and anyone who will listen too much about girl. The boy finds girl again out of the orange and comes back to work 2 hours later in a brand new suit with a haircut and fresh shave.
And
I saw the same storyline on General Hospital once.
Amy enters.
Nice suit. Who died?
Leah's back in town.
Oh, great. Will you finally stop talking about how much you miss her now?
Oh, please. He'll never stop.
Hey, can you two just let me be happy for like a minute here?
Nothing would make me happier than you being happy. Except Corolla.
Is that the one we saw at the manicure place?
No, that was Shiatsu. Corolla is in my stained glass class. Oh, your hottie of a dad called. He's coming by to take you to dinner.
Dinner? I'm having dinner with Leah. He's gonna have to take a rain check.
Dan pulls out his cell phone and calls Eric. Cut to interior, Eric's bedroom. Eric is sound asleep.
Hello.
Hey, wake up, wake up.
Yeah.
You will never believe what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to interior, main office, continuous.
Guess who I just ran into?
Leah.
You always do it to me. I never get to surprise you. Listen, anyway, I'm down at the, what are you, Kreskin?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just call me back in an hour. I'm still sleeping. Yeah, Kreskin?
Yeah, you know, the psychic guy.
Okay, him too.
Eric hangs up. Byron walks into Dan's desk.
So, what are you going to do now?
I guess I'm going to call Leah and plan dinner.
Lenny
Leah?
enters.
Leah, the Leah?
Hey, Dad.
Hi there.
Yeah, Leah's back in town. I just ran into her at the food court.
How'd she look?
Really? She looked great.
You know, she was probably the hottest.
Dad,
I think.
Please. Don't start that again. You know what almost happened last time.
Just asking. Jeez.
Byron is staring at Lenny. He is in awe.
Everything okay over there?
How is it possible? How are you his dad?
Well, last weekend at dinner, these ladies thought we were brothers.
Yeah, he thought I was the older one.
Well, who are you just on the phone with?
Eric, to get some advice.
Advice? About what?
The whole Leah thing.
Come on, Daniel, what advice can he give you that I can't?
Real advice, helpful, real world advice.
I'm your dad. I can give you fatherly advice.
Like at the prom or your second wedding reception or your fifth.
What happened at your prom?
No, it was no big deal.
Yeah, mom's lawyers didn't think so.
That was one big misunderstanding that got blown completely out of proportion.
You were supposed to be a chaperone.
I thought she was a teacher.
Yeah, the tiara and sash didn't give away that maybe she was the prom queen.
You know, nothing happened, okay? You got to let the...
Yeah, my therapist tells me the same thing.
All righty then. Hey, you want to meet up tomorrow for some shuffleboard?
Actually, yes. Yes, I do. I love those father-son tournings. We always kick their asses.
Yeah, they're old wrinkly asses.
You two are an odd pair.
We are. I've got to call Leah.
I guess I'll go eat alone in the food court. Isn't that an 80s song?
What do you know about songs from the 80s?
Call me tonight. Let me know how it went.
Bye, Lenny.
Lenny exits.
I'm so nervous. I got to make this call.
What is there to be nervous about? She already agreed to go grab dinner, right?
Yeah, but it's weird. I feel like a high school kid.
Amy enters.
What are you crying about now?
He has to call Leah. He's scared.
Oh, grow a pair already. Jeez. You've only talked about her for as long as you've worked here.
I know.
Want me to pass her a note in third period English class?
You're not helping here. And actually, I wish you could.
I am not here to help. And I would have been your worst nightmare in high school.
Dan pulls the card out of his pocket, picks up his phone, and starts dialing.
It's ringing.
That's what phones do. Oh, God, I can't watch this pathetic display of patheticness.
Amy exits.
Houston Marketing, how may I direct your call? Extension 820, please. Please hold. No hold music, really. What kind of operation is she working for over there? Oh, there it is. Oh, silence was better.
This is Leah.
Hey, it's Dan.
Hey there.
So do you want to get together tonight and catch up and eat, or eat ketchup, or?
Still a cornball, I see. Sure. Can you pick me up at my office?
Yeah, where?
Right in front of Columbia Tower.
All right, when?
7:30ish.
Perfect. I will be there at 7:33. Where do you want to go?
I haven't been to Bert's in a long time.
Bert's it is. I'll see you at 7:33.
Can't wait. See you then.
Dan hangs up.
What in the world have I done?
I thought that's what you wanted.
It is. It's all I've ever wanted. I just never thought I'd get it.
You still love her, like love her after all these years?
Love is like a rock, Byron. If it's thrown in your face, it can poke an eye out. But if it's left there on the ground, it'll always be there.
Oh, that's so confusing.
Oh, I thought it sounded good.
And that really is an 80s song, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Dan grabs his bag and heads for the door.
Leaving so soon, Copperfield?
Smoke and mirrors, Amy. Smoke and mirrors.
Where are you going?
I have less than 4 hours until my life changes forever. I got to go see Eric.
Dan exits. Cut to interior Eric's bedroom later. Eric is sleeping in his bed. We see Dan's head pop up beside his bed. Dan screams in a loud radio announcer voice.
It's 3:33 in the Jet City.
Eric sits up straight and hits Dan on the head like a snooze bar. Dan hits the floor and Eric goes right to sleep. Then Eric opens up one eye.
Dan?
Dan sits up, obviously in pain.
What are you doing here?
I need your help for tonight.
What's tonight?
Leah?
Oh, gee, would you get over her already? It's been the better part of a decade.
Hello, I called you today, remember?
No.
I was alone in the food court.
Isn't that a song by Kajagoogoo?
I was there, and then I saw her.
Oh, yeah. Leah was having lunch with Kreskin.
Yeah, close enough. Anyway, I'm having dinner with her tonight.
It's awesome. Great. Have fun. I'm sleeping.
That's it? I come all the way over here, and all you can say is have fun?
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I should have invited you over then.
Come on, just give me some of your stupid advice.
Stupid.
You know, that stuff that I argue with, that's always, right.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Give it to me.
Can you handle it?
Yes. What is it already?
Don't kiss her.
What?
You heard me.
What do you mean, don't kiss her?
I mean, your lips shouldn't touch hers.
Why? That's all I've wanted to do, like forever.
Yeah, and you know how you were last time.
True.
Isn't the kiss will lead to more and you'll be hooked again? Make sure this time it's right.
But
no buts. You're playing with fire.
But
no kiss.
How do you do it?
What?
This fatherly advice thing. You always make me agree, even though it's the exact opposite of how I feel.
What advice did your father give you?
None. I wouldn't let him.
Good. Go. Get out. Have a good time.
All right. I got to go. My future awaits, or my past, or...
You just go. But no kiss.
Ever? I'm never supposed to kiss her.
Just not tonight.
So when?
Soon. You'll know when it's right.
How will I know?
I'll tell you.
All right. Thanks. I'll call you tonight.
Dan exits. He re-enters as Eric is sound asleep, as if Dan was never there.
Oh, and I wanted to, Eric? Eric?
Dan exits. Cut to interior, Bert's restaurant. Later that night, Dan and Leah are sitting at a table for two in a small Italian restaurant.
So you've dated a bit?
Yeah, a very little bit.
What are we talking here? 1, 2, 30?
Like 1.5?
Tell me about them.
Well, they were both waitresses.
Really?
That way, if I ever married them and got divorced, I'd only have to give them 15%.
You're still such a dork, but you make me smile.
The waiter comes over.
Drinks.
I'll just have a large water,
With lemons, lots of lemons. See, I remembered.
and he'll have an iced coffee. Pretty good memory here too, huh?
Oh, sorry, we don't have iced coffee.
Do you have coffee?
Yes.
Do you have ice?
Dan makes a motion of pouring coffee over ice. The waiter gives a look and exits.
So the last decade until now. Go.
Well, I didn't date as much as you, but I did meet a really nice guy.
And?
It just never felt right with anyone after you.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, I thought it was just me.
we did have a pretty good thing, most of the time.
True.
No, I had to move and you had to... What did you have to do?
Well, I had to, what did I have to do? I mean, spend my life annoying my friends and coworkers about you. Believe me, I tried. Between hiding anyone I date from my dad and comparing everyone to you, dating's been pretty impossible.
Really? Your dad is still up to his old games?
Yeah, I thought you could not teach an old dog new tricks. Boy, was I wrong.
You have to admit, though, for his age, he's...
I know.
They both laugh as we dissolve to interior Leah's hotel room doorway later. Dan and Leah are standing in front of Leah's door, having that awkward moment when they should kiss. Dan looks at Leah and sees Eric's face.
Don't kiss her.
Her face turns into Dan's dad's face.
I'll kiss her.
Then it turns into Amy's face.
You're even late for this?
Then it turns into Byron's face.
Hey, could you go back to the restaurant and get the waiter's number for me?
It turns back to Leah.
Well, it's kind of late. I guess I should,
Yeah, late. Let's talk tomorrow. Lunch maybe?
if I can get away. Lots of meetings and such.
They start to get closer.
Meetings, right.
Business and stuff.
They lean in to kiss, and right before their lips meet, we cut to black. The credits start to roll with the song Aaliyah by Donnie Iris playing. Suddenly, it stops. Cut to interior, Dan's bedroom, morning. Close-up of Dan's alarm clock. It is now 9:29 and turns to 9:30. The alarm is not going off. Dan has been sleeping all along.
Leah, I have wanted to do this for so... Dad?
Cut to cold clothes, interior, car lot, later that morning. After waking up late from his dream, Dan enters his real job at Bob's Used Cars. The showroom looks nothing like his dream office, but Amy is there. She is his sales manager. Byron is standing with Amy holding a Seattle Seahawks mug full of coffee. Dan looks disappointed at the reality that is his life.
Well. Sleeping Beauty is finally here.
I'm not that late.
It's almost 10.
Really?
I know that look. You had the dream last night, huh?
Yep.
Leah was back?
Yep.
You were the top salesman.
Uh-huh.
And I was the receptionist.
And I was gay, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Byron gives a look and walk off, mocking a diva. Dan looks at Amy as she shakes her head and walks into her office. Dan plops down at his desk as we fade to black. The end.
And that's it. Well, everybody, thank you.
Nice job, everybody.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Woohoo! I think the timing was
Fabulous.
close to right as far as how long it's supposed to be. I don't know if anybody's commenting. I haven't opened up anything online.
Stare at other
People
things
just
while
being
you're
like-
doing that. That's for sure.
What if they just couldn't hear you the whole time?
Yeah,
I know.
was
It's like, we
comment.
can't hear you.
Sound.
There's
What
no
is that?
sound. Somebody wrote, "This is awesome. He has to kiss her." That's how you tell. Spaceballs? Who said Spaceballs? All right. Well,
Fabulous.
Spaceballs is really good feedback, I think.
I think Spaceballs is good feedback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Any questions? Any anecdotes?
I'll make a comment. It was really fun hearing everybody. That was awesome. I've read this script multiple times, but that was really cool hearing everybody. You all did an excellent job.
I think it was
Over
great to hear you
25 years,
narrate
he's
it.
been hearing this stupid script.
It was great to meet you. It was great to hear you have you narrate it too.
Yes. Meet the real Eric.
That's right. That's right.
The only character that's actually based in reality is the Eric character. My character is pretty much not me. Lenny is certainly not Lenny. My dad was married for 53 years until he literally till death till they part.
Hmm.
He was not married 6 times, 1 time. Josh was in a much nicer restaurant than you were, Leah.
And a
I
different
forgot it was an
interpretation of
Italian
birds.
restaurant. Stupid me.
No,
I
it's
forgot what I wrote.
it's just angles. Like that side of the restaurant's a bit nicer.
Yeah, it's like a Taco Bell. It's like a Taco Bell Pizza Hut situation.
Oh,
Half Taco Bell, half.
Yeah.
In Dan's dad's world, all restaurants are
Handlers.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe next time we'll do more backgrounds.
Yeah.
I had my
get
one
that.
food court background from the mall where I grew up.
I want to play with that. That's super cool.
It is a cool function.
All right.
That one,
I'm
like
gonna
you're
work
an
on that.
eagle on a tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are.
Yeah, where are
Exactly
you?
what I'm sitting in Fraser's apartment, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
You are.
Exactly.
Or
And
you're
now I'll go
about
to
to
Jerry's.
deliver
Now I'm
the
in
news.
Jerry's apartment. So just curiosity what is everybody doing during this pandemic? I know the Edge comedy troupe is doing a lot of stuff online. I've seen that.
They've done a couple of things.
You say they, that's you.
Well, for those of us that
You're
don't
the
know,
Edge,
what
right?
is the Edge comedy troupe?
Oh, it's a
Well-
local
Yeah.
comedy troupe that's been performing for what, 26 years now?
Something like that.
And both Chris and BHAMA are both, let me put everybody's names back. Chris and BHAMA are both members of that
Oh, cool.
wonderful
Yeah,
group.
it's been fun. It's been fun. We've got a best of clip show coming, kind of doing what SNL was doing for a little bit, like putting together some stuff since we have everything recorded in the meantime. So we're going to be putting that out for our June show coming up and doing a little pajama party type thing or something. We'll do watch it.
Ooh.
Pajama party, y'all.
Yeah. Trying to find ways of keeping ourselves entertained if no one else.
And Chris also, I'll note, teaches at Highland Middle School, and he was Josh's drama teacher for 3 years.
Yeah.
What's it like teaching drama via Zoom?
It's different. It's different. We're doing on camera stuff now too, so I get to use the camera stuff and just send them out in their yards with their phones, pretty much, which is what we do at the school anyway, right, Josh? It's definitely a challenge, but it's been nice. Our school at least kind of jumped on the on-screen thing pretty quick in this, so we got used to it within the first week, I think. So keep them educated and entertained and communicating.
Yeah, we're kind of wishing there was a high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had like one of my teachers did those Zoom calls, and it's like an hour each week, and that's it.
Oh, Josh, what are you looking at? We're over here.
I have 2 monitors. Sorry.
Oh.
Here, I'll move. Here.
Save the porn for later.
He's showing his best side.
Wow. Why does the lighting look so much
if I
better?
touch anything,
Wait.
it's Iowa. What's that?
Okay, look at this. So because the document is white,
Yeah.
hold on. It's like,
Wow.
Well, that's
Wow.
Didn't watch
there you
that.
go. Now you turn the script off. We can see you now.
Yeah.
Christopher, you're doing some acting?
I've been going to class, learning all the technical aspects of the theater, projection, sound design, visual understanding of the stage, and then doing a couple of script readings with some classmates.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, actually, I have one tomorrow. It'll be fun.
Well, thank you again for doing this. And Sam, is your work pretty much stopped, all the production stuff, or are you guys still doing stuff?
Still doing stuff, thankfully. Just finished a project with Microsoft. They still have to do events, but now they're all virtual. So the stuff we create for them is, they still need it, but it needs to be done, differently. So we have a lot of stuff that's user generated, people sending stuff in, and then we're shooting, like I just shot with Shannon and some other actors here on the island here last few days, safely with distance and whatnot, but like drive-by shooting almost. But it's
a great visual.
Yeah, right. But it's been a cool experiment to try to figure out what are some new ways to create content here that still tell a story, but we don't have any of the same tools, or we have a lot of the same tools, that we have the cameras and whatnot, but just how we do it has completely changed. So, but it's been cool.
And I'm guessing that Microsoft is not using Zoom.
No, in fact, we had a shot. I had to take a shot out of a video that I finished yesterday that was like, because it looked too much like a Zoom call. So I couldn't find any stock footage of Teams calls, but I'm sure they're out there, because Teams is a great product as well. It really is.
Yeah, we'll give a shout out. We don't want you to get fired for anything.
No, it really is. I use it all the time. Anyhow.
And Shannon, you've been a flautist online, I've noticed.
Yes, a flautist competing with my own dog, because he's getting more of a following than I am for sure. And also teaching online, which is different. Voice lessons online is a little bit challenging, but we're working it out and doing lots of theory and audition prep and stuff like that. But then every day at 5, we do the We Will Survive dance party, and you're all invited.
Oh.
Where we dance from anywhere from 5 minutes, usually it's 10 to 15 minutes, all the way up to an hour. We start with Gloria Gaynor's version, we end with somebody else's version, and we just dance in between. So come have some drinks with us and dance.
That sounds like fun.
It is fun. I highly recommend it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw there was a night we were walking our dogs down on Manitou Beach, and I saw you going down there, and it looked like you set up a camera and you were just on the beach playing your flute and jamming out.
Oh, that was
like a month ago.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool. Yeah.
Did you get it?
What's that?
Get it.
Did you get it?
I didn't get that one. I got something else, but I didn't get that one. I was bummed though, because that was a super fun shoot.
All right. Eric, you've got, you're just working from home now, right?
I am working from home. I work for a company that uses Teams, and it's a lovely product. And so I'm able to do that. And then I am actually a DJ, and the wedding industry here in Pittsburgh is obviously ground to a temporary halt. And so I spend a lot of my time trying to ensure people that things will eventually be okay, and they'll eventually have their weddings, hopefully very soon. So yeah,
probably on a Thursday.
Maybe on a Thursday, and maybe there'll just be 6 people with us, but it'll still be an awesome celebration.
And Eric and I have been he's been helping me out with my nightly show on Facebook and helping me with lighting and camera stuff remotely.
It is the main purpose of my life right now. My pure existence revolves around the evening Dead Air Live program with Dan Rosenberg. If you haven't been watching, you've been missing out, but there is still time to catch up.
Well, we're in it right now, actually. So this is technically one of them.
It's true. So go back though and watch prior episodes, except for
All right.
the Funny Bone reunion show.
Yeah, the Funny Bone reunion show is no one will ever see that. I deleted that one. 'Cause let's just say people, I have a lot of messages from comics going, "Hey, I can't believe I said that. Is there any way you could edit that out?" I just deleted it. So if you didn't see it live, you didn't get to see what the comedians I started with had to say.
I killed
truly-
the project.
Dead. Yeah, every Saturday I've been doing reunion shows. I did my high school reunion. I did the internet radio station I worked at in New Orleans, and then I did the Pittsburgh Funny Bone. This week I'm doing the 1986 basketball championship team from my high school, trying to get everybody back. One of the players is now the head coach at Arizona, Sean Miller. I don't know if he'll join us or not. That would be cool if he did. And then maybe someday I'll do a Dan's Dad reunion, and then we'll all get back together.
I thought that's what this was.
Yeah.
It was. And if the feedback is good and people want to hear more episodes, we have 9 more, and we can maybe get together again and do another one at some point. Hopefully you guys are all up for it again.
Yeah.
We have a couple other parts we have to cast in some of them. But I just want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you guys all. I guess I'll look at you this way. There's you and you and you, and I have to do the Brady Bunch thing to.
Yeah.
I think I'm in the Marsha space. I'm not really sure. But thank you guys. Thanks again, and stay safe.
You too.
Wash your
You
hands.
too.
Wear a mask, and watch as much online content. I mean, BHAMA's got a thing with John Ellis, the letters from, what's it called? Letters from quarantine?
Letters from isolation.
Letters from isolation. It's very funny.
Ken Burns letters from different rooms in the house.
Yeah, so there's a lot of funny stuff from Bainbridge Performing Arts, which you can also check out. And hopefully we'll get to all be in person at some time very soon. So with that, I will say good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.